WCABFootball.com. Our internet web streaming service provided by Bill Teal of Signature Web Designs. Tonight we are broadcasting live from Harmon Field, Griffin Stadium in Avondale, home of the Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins, who put their 1-0 record on the line here tonight, hosting their former conference rival, the Community School of Davidson Spartans. Spartans have played 2 games. They are 0-2. They lost last week up in Boonville to Starmount 21-10. 2 weeks ago, lost to Bessemer City by 6, 41-35. TJ opened up on the road up in Mooresville last week. They defeated Pine Lake Prep, a team they shared the conference championship with back in the spring season. Griffins on top by 15 last week, defeating the Pride 23-8. These 2 teams have played 9 times previously. For the past 8 years, they have both been members of the Southern Piedmont Conference. With realignment this year and the new lineup for the Southern Piedmont Conference, these 2 schools are no longer going to be in the same conference race. 9 times previously, Spartans have won 3 out of those 9 games. 2 of which they won were in the same season 6 years ago, back in 2015. They beat the Griffins by 12 in the regular season, 26-14, and then the 2 teams met again in the 3rd round of the 1A playoffs, and it was the Spartans winning by 5, 33-28. Coach Jerry Cash, now with 356 career wins. Coach is now 85-26 in his 10th season here at Thomas Jefferson. Coach Cash now in his 53rd year of coaching. He has earned, his teams have earned 14 conference championships, and Coach Cash has coached over 75 high school players who also played at the college level. High school football Friday night is being brought to you in part this season by our good friends at Fat Tracy's Barbecue, Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, Isothermal Community College, Tri-City Tire, Farmers Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. Just a few sponsors who make our broadcast possible. I am Mr. Friday Night, Jay Coombs, and back with us this week, he is a year older, having celebrated a birthday this past week. No, there is no cyber Tesla truck parked in front of his house. Welcome back, Cliff Palmieri.
You know what, Jay? I know Uncle Elon is probably listening to our show right now, and I hope that he hears it, because I need that Tesla truck. I tell you, that cyber truck is amazing.
Todd Kaiser from the radio station had his birthday yesterday. Talked to Todd earlier today. I asked him if by mistake the cyber truck had ended up in his place, but he said, no, he didn't have a clue.
You know what, Todd, if he got the Tesla truck, he'd probably tear it apart and try to figure out how it works. But I actually wished Todd happy birthday yesterday, and he sent me back a picture. Man went out and got a haircut. Looked like he had brand new glasses on, all cleaned up. Didn't even look like the same guy.
Did he win the lottery?
I'll tell you, he must.
Our featured game of the week tonight here in Avondale, Thomas Jefferson with our home opener hosting the Community School of Davidson Spartans. We have one other game in the county tonight. It is going to be on television. Get a load of that. First time ever for Chase as they host North Gaston tonight. We'll be back to preview that matchup. Talk about some of the other developments this week. You're listening to the Countdown to Kickoff.
On Monday, close to 90 degrees. WCAB
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, you know, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton. There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
WCAB.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. We are broadcasting live tonight via Carolina West Wireless. Our featured game of the week, Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins hosting the Spartans from the Community School of Davidson. We have a scheduled kickoff time coming up in about 20 minutes at 7:30 here tonight at Harmon Field. As I mentioned before the break, we have one other game being played in the county tonight, and that is just down the road at Allen Stadium. Chase High Trojans, who looked really good last week in their 50-point, 56-6 win up at Black Mountain Owen. 2-0 on the season. Tonight they host the winless North Gaston Wildcats. Wildcats have been outscored 93-6 in the first two games. Lost last week to Alexander Central by a score of 40-6. 2 weeks ago they were shut out, get a load of this, by East Gaston 52-0. Now, it's been a long time since Chase has played North Gaston. Have to go all the way back to 2013. 8 years ago, Chase won that year by 1 point, 14-13. I go back way back to when both of these teams were both in the old Southwestern Athletic Conference. But to remember that, you've got to go back to at least the 90s. So it's been a long time since Chase and North Gaston were in the same conference. Hey, by the way, that game tonight is being featured as the live television play-by-play broadcast on My 40. Yep, that's Channel 40. It's the first time ever that a Chase football game has been televised live as it happens.
It just amazes me, Jay. When I talked to you last week after the game, you know, we talked to each other the next day, and you know, you brag on the county teams. I mean, you see, but you know, folks outside of the radio, we have these what I call real talks, where it's like, you know, this team struggling here, but I've never heard you just sell out on anybody. And and you were like, they're good. They spread the ball around really well. The quarterback looked really well. Of course, he got the player of the game last week. And
Debo.
Yep.
Damian
Boykins. Tyrell, his brother, Damian's brother, celebrating his birthday yesterday also. So happy birthday, Tyrell. But hearing you talk about them, just honestly, it surprised me because I thought for sure, you were going to be like, they weren't playing, they were the team they were playing, but the prediction was only Chase wins by 6. That's all it was. And guess what? Predictions were made and predictions were wrong.
Yes.
And
way wrong.
I was sitting at home. Of course, I was hating it. I was listening to it on my headset. My wife said, honey, you're not at the football game. You're not going to hang out with us. I said, no, I have to listen. I have to listen. And she's like, okay, I get it. And so I was in there typing away on the Facebook page, and I honestly thought, I'm going to get some video game playing while in between touchdowns or whatever. Couldn't even do it. Every time I turned around, I was having to stop and, start out with Durisma. Durisma scored kickoff.
Yep.
Okay. I was like, okay, now they'll kick off to the other team. Defense they'll move the ball down the field a little bit and maybe take it away. No, it was like they were out like 3 and out, or maybe they might have got one first down, and then Chase had the ball back and scored. And it was like, oh my gosh, they had a running clock in the second quarter. Jay, you were there. I don't know why I'm telling you like you weren't there, but
it was something.
I don't know that I've heard of that in a long time, of a running clock in the second quarter.
I think legally, according to the rule book, I think they are supposed to wait at least until halftime. But, yeah, Jacob Conley sitting next to us giving me a thumbs up there. But they actually did start the running clock with about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And that was probably Owen. Owen was like, look, guys, we want to get out of here. Look, this is our home field.
It was 48 to 6.
Can we go back and chase with y'all because these people are going to, run us out of town.
Yeah. Yeah. What impressed me about that team, and I'm curious to see what we find out tonight out of these Griffins, too. We have had a lot of teams in Rutherford County where you had 1 or 2 big-time athletes, but it takes more than just 1 or 2. And what impressed me so much about Chase last week, they had so many weapons. And their line, oh my gosh, Cliff, as a former lineman, take a lot of pride in the fact that the offensive line, the defensive line, they're stout, they're big, and they hold up.
Yeah, I was watching clips on Twitter, and I was just like blown away. The running backs are great, but they're not even getting touched till the second level. They're making it as the linebackers, and that's what you want as a running back. If you're going to get touched, you're like, okay, I at least want to be up to full speed, and that's what's happening. Is they're getting to the second wave, and they're not getting touched in the backfield. The play is able to progress. The fakes are able to happen. You're keeping your quarterback safe. But like McCraney for Chase, he's just a junior, and he's unreal. And he's not the only one. You got Big Rob Barbecue clearing the road graders. They're just moving people away, moving them around, and you have to attribute that to their off-season workouts. It was a short off-season, but these guys did. You know what, Jay? This team gets up in the morning and they work out on game day.
Yeah,
they work out. These guys love to work out.
Let me tell you, Chase is getting noticed because remember at the preseason, I told you about the preseason ratings. Chase was at number 49. Last week, going into the game with Owen, they had moved up to 35. Well, this week comes out Chase number 14. That's an incredible leap from being number 49 2 weeks ago. Wow. Getting some respect. And I would be shocked if Chase has any problems tonight with North Gaston. It would have to be just a complete disaster, a collapse of what we saw last week. Chase favored in that game tonight by like 45 points over North Gaston. And here, TJ is actually favored by 35 over the community school of Davidson.
Yeah.
So we could have 2 very lopsided games tonight.
And in this game here, you know, I can't help it. I keep up with social media. I'm an old man trying to stay young, and you know, Dakota Twitty. That's all I've heard about is Dakota Twitty, and that's something we've seen in the past, even, you know, as a freshman here and moving up. And he looks, you know, I like to watch the Cam Newton football team. I can't remember what they're called, but probably just Cam Newton football team. But
Bishop Syracuse or Sycamore.
No, that's not.
Well, rumor was that Cam is going to sign with Bishop Sycamore.
He's going back to high school.
Yep.
But Dakota Twitty, he looks like these athletes, these top-tier athletes. He plays like that. And Jurgensen at quarterback.
Yeah.
I was so impressed with him the few times we got to see him last year because we had never seen him before. He came out of nowhere. And we know that TJ, these past few years.
He came out of Polk County, so let's not.
That's right. He came out of nowhere. No, honestly, I don't really keep up with Polk County sports. But Jurgensen came up here and started playing for TJ. And TJ, past few years, has been known for the quarterback play.
Yep.
And he came in and filled right in and done a great job.
We're going to pause momentarily, take a break here at the stadium for the national anthem. We'll be back. You're listening to the Countdown to Kickoff.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City. Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night countdown to kickoff continues, and our featured game of the week, Community School of Davidson Spartans visiting Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins here in Avondale. Cliff, I'd made mention before the break, Chase has moved way up in the 2A rankings. Cannot overlook the fact that this Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy team has moved to number 9 amongst the 1A teams in the state. They're number 9 out of 64 1A teams. Griffins are supposed to have an open date next week, but they are trying to schedule a game. Talked with athletic director Coach Stephen Jones before our broadcast tonight, said they're still working on it. They have contacted some schools, but nobody yet has made a firm commitment that they would play. The reason the Griffins want to give up their open date next week and actually play is because they lost that matchup a couple of weeks ago. Their scheduled home opener here with Valdez Drone. So Griffins are still actively trying to find an opponent for next Friday night.
And that could happen. That could happen because, like you said, with COVID, there might be a team Monday.
Yeah. Or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, or even Friday.
Exactly. That's how we ended up, Chase ended up, they're playing McDowell in a few weeks, correct?
Yep.
And that can happen. Last minute, changes can happen.
I counted, I think we have 9 games in western North Carolina originally scheduled for tonight that have been canceled due to COVID protocol. Some of the other area games of interest, fans, if you have not heard, that big game in Cleveland County, Crest at Shelby, that has been postponed because of COVID, reportedly primarily involving Crest. Now, it was announced today Crest is going to move next week. They had an open date, but they are now going to play at North Gaston for a conference game next Friday night. That frees up both Shelby and Crest on October 8th, and I expect possibly over the weekend or beginning of next week, we may receive official word Crest will play at Shelby this season. Remember, they did not get to play back in the spring season, but I think they're going to be looking at October 8th. I think everybody knows, but RF Central's game at home tonight with South Point, we found out a couple of weeks ago that was going to be canceled. South Point actually found a replacement. They travel tonight up to Hickory Ridge. Polk County is at West Henderson. Kings Mountain tonight at Burns over in Longdale. That's a great matchup. Gastonia Forest View is up at Morganton Freedom. Hendersonville undefeated and looking really good and putting a lot of points up on the scoreboard. Hendersonville tonight at East Henderson. One game was played last night. I think they did that because of the holiday weekend. Pine Lake Prep defeating Bessemer City last night by a score of 20-8. Other games in the area, Asheville High 0-2 at Brevard. Good game there. Also East Gaston tonight at Stuart Kramer. Highland Tech in Gastonia will be hosting Winston-Salem Carver. East Burke at Valdez Drone. Asheville T.C. Robertson at Silva, Smoky Mountain. Alexander Central will be up in Asheville to take on the Rockets from A.C. Reynolds. Asheville Irwin on the road in Waynesville at Tuscola. Just a few. I will not bore you by listing all of the cancellations. My best advice, if you are a fan, always try to double check. One thing I can tell you, if you pull up to a high school football stadium and you see no cars in the parking lot, pretty good chance that game has been canceled, and a pretty good guess that it's been canceled because of COVID protocol. High school football Friday night being brought to you in part this season by our good friends at Cole's Carpet and Floor Covering, Circle B Barbecue. Also, our thanks to Robbins Auto Parts, All Around Tree Service, Family Car Rental, Foothills Family Hardware, Lifestyle Wellness and Spa, and Andrew Tisdale with Edward Jones, financial advisor. Back momentarily on the countdown to kickoff.
For dependable tree service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
When you need a rental car or van, your family car rental is close by. Joe and Jill Rash are owner-operators and promise to treat you like family. If you need a car while your car is in the shop, or if you need a van for your Sunday school trip, Family Car Rental has the car or van that will fit your need and budget. 4 locations to serve you: 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 956 Reepsville Road in Lincolnton, 1604 North Limestone Street in Gaffney, and right here at home at 895 South Broadway Street, Forest City. Family Car Rental, treating you like family.
This is Bob Philbach, former minister in Rutherford County, retired now. I'm a member of Lifestyle Wellness and Spa, and have been since Mickey literally started the business years ago. And I'm certainly glad that Lifestyle is back open for all of us seniors. In the mornings, we have quite a crowd that come, and we have free coffee, and I'm sure a lot of you like free coffee. When you get my age, we need something to keep us energized and active, and I get that at Lifestyle. Mickey Waters and his team of professionals go beyond the call to keep things clean, sanitized, and helpful, wiping down every piece of equipment, making sure that we are taking care of that which makes Lifestyle so special. I sure do enjoy and feel safe every time I go. And if you're just a member and you've dropped out, then we want you to come back. If you're not a member, we want you to come and be a member with us. You'll enjoy the fellowship most of all. So we invite you to come and be with us at Lifestyle Wellness and Spa.
WCAB. High school football Friday night here on the Foothills Bowl Sports, WCAB. We're broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless Community School of Davidson here in Avondale to take on the Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins. Co-captains tonight for the Griffins, all seniors, number 1, Dakota Twitty. Also out there was number 5, Bailey Cole. Also number 7, starting quarterback Bryce Jurgensen. And rounding out the co-captains tonight would be number 8, Barrett Thompson. All 4 of the co-captains, seniors here at TJ. Bryce Jurgensen comes into this game. In his first game last week, he went 10 of 14 in the passing department. That was good for 140 yards. He had 1 interception on the night. Bryce also had 13 runs, total of 51 yards. It was number 8, Barrett Thompson, leading the way on the ground for the Griffins, 16 carries for 78 yards. In the receiving department, number 1, headed to the University of Virginia next year, Dakota Twitty, 3 catches, 68 yards. Number 5, Bailey Cole, 3 catches for 33 yards. And number 9, Braden Gilling, 3 catches for 29 yards. Interesting to note that on the defensive side of the ball, it was a young sophomore, number 14, Bryce Byram, who led the way with 7 tackles, and that includes 1 sack last week. Right behind him, Donovan Berry, number 32, 6 tackles for the Griffins. Number 52, Justin Watkins, with 4 tackles. Thomas Jefferson will be kicking off tonight from right to left. So the Spartans of CSD, Community School of Davidson, coming out in their white jerseys, blue pants, and blue trim with the silver and blue helmets. They'll be returning this opening kick from left to right. And to kick off tonight for the Griffins, it is number 9. That is Braden Gilling. Ball is on the tee. We are underway here tonight in Avondale. This bobbled around but finally hauled in at the 5-yard line. Trying to cut back out to the middle of the field, just across the 10, wrapped up and dropped at the 13-yard line. Good job by the Griffins getting downfield. Put a quick stop on that.
That kick, Jay, went in the air all the way to the 5, like you said. I was very impressed with TJ's kickoff team. They didn't give them a chance to get anything. And normally in high school football, you kick it that far, it gives them a little bit of time to run. But not today.
Spartans like to go with kind of a spread offense. It will be a shotgun snap to Jamison Davies, their starting quarterback, senior. And this time, he takes the handoff. He cuts out to the near side of the field, but he is going to be dropped just inside the 5-yard line.
He was dropped by Davian Bradford, who's a senior, 6'4", 200 pounds. Got his hand on him to drag him down for a big sack.
That is a loss of a good 3 on the play. I'm going to call this 2nd and 13. Davies, Spartans quarterback, ready for the snap. Shotgun this time. Fires a pass over the left side. It's caught over there, number 4. Taking off on that far sideline. Dakota 20 stops him up at about the 14, 15-yard line.
Yeah, just a little bit past the original line of scrimmage. The corner did a good job of forcing him back inside. Dakota reading it all the way, comes across the field from his, looks like he's playing safety right now.
It was a sophomore on the receiving end of Davies' pass, Tanner Mullins. It now brings up 3rd and about 5. Davies takes a stab, rolling back. He's going to fire a big pass attempt. This one nearly picked off at the 20, but it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, big number 52, Justin Watkins, got his hand up, playing defensive end. Watkins is a senior also for the Griffins. He got his hand up, swatted that ball, and it looked like a floating duck in the air, almost picked off.
Remember the old Nintendo game Duck Hunt?
Yeah, I do, and that's exactly what that looked like after the duck got shot. Dakota Twitty back here to receive this punt.
And Dakota is the only man back, standing at his 45. Ball is coming right to him. He takes it at the 44, 50, 45, 40, and he's tackled up at the CSD 39-yard line.
Good coverage. Great punt by the punter for Community School of Davidson. I saw him kicking him during practice, and he has a really good punt. Dakota Twitty getting all he could getting it across the 50, of course.
It will be 1st and 10 for the Griffins. Bryce Jurgensen, shotgun snap. The Griffins quarterback, whistles blow at the snap.
It's going to be encroachment or offsides against Community School of Davidson. Yep.
It is offsides on the Spartans. We'll pick up 5 yards without having to do anything.
Looks like the defensive end lined up, maybe offsides, because his helmet was almost on the right tackle's helmet.
1st and 5. That's something we like to hear. Garrett Thompson standing to the right of quarterback Jurgensen. Handoff goes to Thompson. Thompson straight ahead and going to be probably just short. Looks like they say he is tackled at the 30. It will bring up 2nd and 1 for the Griffins.
Thompson listed as 5'6", runs really low to the ground.
Again, he stands to the right of Bryce Jurgensen. Jurgensen rolling back. This time, he's looking for a pass over the middle. It is caught. It is something 1. Dakota 20. 30 yards. Touchdown pass play.
Jay, that was a very easy toss and catch between Jurgensen and Twitty.
So the Griffins have scored the first 6 points of the night. And now, time for the point after kick. Here's the snap. Here's the place. Here's the kick. It is good. So, Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins with 9:32 to go in the opening quarter have jumped out in front 7-0. This is high school football Friday night.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Okay, so give me.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. 9:32 to go in the opening quarter, and on their very first offensive drive, the Griffins have jumped out in front of Community School of Davidson 7-0. Now the kick following a touchdown pass. This one taken again from the 5, trying to cut out to the far side of the field, finding a little bit of daylight, bringing it out to the 22. Allison for the Spartans on that return.
I'm impressed with Gilling's kicking skills. I mean, he's kicking at a college level right now. That ball carries beautifully in the air, almost to the goal line.
1st and 10 for the Spartans, starting this drive from their 23-yard line. Snap to quarterback Davies. Davies draw back. He is under pressure. He breaks out of there and scampers to the far side and is chased out of bounds at about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he got some yards. He had to bail out quick. That's not what he wanted to do. He had Davian Bradford and number 52, Justin Watkins, all over him. He had no other choice but to run for his life.
Picked up about 4 yards. We'll call this 2nd and 6. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Davies fires quickly over here to the near side. Caught by number 10, but dropped at the 30. Yeah, that is number 12 in that long stop for TJ.
That's Denzel Lawrence, Jr.
This ball is the 30-yard line.
It is going to leave about 5 yards to go here. So 3rd and 5 for the Spartans. Near side hash marks, moving left to right, trailing 7-0. Snap goes to quarterback Davies. Davies fires. It is caught up at the 43-yard line. That will be enough for the first down. And on the receiving end, that's sophomore Tanner Mullins.
Yeah, Tanner looks to be the favorite target of the quarterback. He's thrown at him multiple times already.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. Ball is on the 43. Trips to the far side this time. One man standing behind the Spartans quarterback. Shotgun snap. Davies rolls to his left. Now looking. Now fires over to the far side of the field. Incomplete.
Number 5, Bailey Cole, got his hand up as the ball was going over his head and kind of changed the direction of the ball, which made the wide receiver miss that catch.
2nd and 10 for the Spartans. 7:25 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Griffins leading 7-0. Once again, trips to the far side. Shotgun snap, Davies, handing off, finding some running room, running into an official. That is number 7. That is Bennett McCreary, a junior. Takes it up to the 49-yard line. And it's going to leave him about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, they switched it up a little bit. I guess TJ thought they were just going to try to air it out the whole time. Doing the smart thing and running it up the middle. TJ's got a lot of backs back there.
3rd and 4 for the Spartans. Snap to Davies. Davies pitch. Taking off to the far side of the field. and diving, trying to reach it, and looks like based on the spot, he has just enough room. That is Tanner Mullins, or actually Bennett McCreary once again. He takes it to the TJ 46, first down, Spartans.
Community School of Davidson did a good job of bringing everybody in. You notice they didn't have any receivers out, and what they did is they brought everybody in, and TJ thought they were going to try to run in the middle again. They just tossed it to the outside.
First and 10 for the Spartans. Almost at the TJ 46-yard line. Davies rolling back. He's going to fire a pass straight over the middle. It is caught, tackled up at the 23-yard line.
It's the number 89 for Community School Davidson. It's Brandon Hitler. The freshman. 6'3".
Nice catch for a freshman. First and 10, Community School of Davidson at the TJ 21-yard line. A handoff to McCreary. This time on the left side, no daylight. It looks like big Justin Watkins. And getting some help in there from number 2 for the Griffins.
Yeah, that running back ran right into the waiting arms of Watkins.
Jeremy Black. Number 2, I'm still thinking Isaiah McMullins, but of course he is now graduated. Got to get used to a new name for number 2. Lost about a yard on that play. This time Davies keeps it, turns around, now turns back around, fires incomplete. His intended target on the far side was Bennett McCreary.
That'll be something they go back to, I guarantee you, here in a little bit. That receiver was wide open. It was like a little wide receiver screen. Let everybody through. He was wide open, but the quarterback he didn't look before he threw it. He just kind of threw it in that direction, which went over the receiver's head.
3rd and 11 coming up here for the Spartans. McCreary will once again stand behind the quarterback, Jamison Davies. Snap to Davies, rolls back, looking upfield, fires his pass, and
that was just a miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. The receiver had done slowed down, and the quarterback just threw it where he needed to be, which was the pylon.
And it's incomplete.
The intended receiver was number 89. That is Hitler again.
So now facing 4th and 11. Spartans, and let's see, well,
they're going to
try to go for a field goal.
I saw this young man hitting these during practice.
This will be a 39-yard attempt. Here's the snap, the play. It's blocked! It's blocked! It's picked up! No! TJ drops it down, picks it back up. Griffin, take it down to the spot. 40-yard line.
Number 88 for TJ not only blocked the ball, but picked it up. That's Demetrius Williams. Demetrius Williams blocking the kick and running it back.
So not only is the 39-yard field goal, it's blocked, and now we have timeout on the field. It's going to be the Griffins' ball when we come back. They lead 7-0. 4:46 to go in the opening quarter. You're listening to High School Football Friday night.
This is Dwayne Hunt with Insurance Service Associates, wanting to let you know that we have moved. Our new office is located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. Come see us for auto, home, or your commercial insurance needs. Also come see me, Dwayne Hunt, for your Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, or prescription drug plans. See us at Insurance Service Associates, now located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City, or call 828-245-5301.
The building of 25.
First and 10 for the Griffins at the Spartans' 10-yard line. Bryce Jorgensen, Griffin's offense back on the field. Shotgun snap, Jorgensen. This time he rolls to his left. He's looking, fires, pass caught up at the 30. Pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line. And on the receiving end for TJ is number 9. That is Braden Gillen. Gain of 11. First and 10 coming up here for the Griffins. They lead 7-0. Threatening here with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Thompson standing to the left of Jorgensen, the snap. Hand off Thompson. Big opening. Throw it. They slip to the 10-yard line. 19 yards from Barrett Thompson. Looks like they have put the ball just inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for TJ. Thompson standing to the left of Jorgensen. Jorgensen keeps it. Look at Bryce go right through the middle. And the TJ quarterback picks up 6 more points.
Bryce Jorgensen, it's funny, as soon as he took the snap, I saw Reggie McGinnis over here, one of the coaches for TJ, go ahead and throw his hands up for touchdown. He knew right away with that line blocking that Bryce was going to be in the end zone.
There's a 9-yard touchdown run by quarterback Bryce Jorgensen. And now, Gilling on for the point after kick. Here's the place. Here's the snap. The kick is good. 3:47 to go in the opening quarter. Thomas Jefferson, 14. Community School of Davidson, nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
High school football Friday night, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins, 14-0 lead over the Community School of Davidson. Jefferson in on 2 of the touchdowns already. Now the kick by Gilling. Following that latest touchdown, this one taken from about the 5-yard line, and now finding running room out of the far side of the field, finally going to be stopped after a gain of a good 18 up to the 23. High school football Friday night being brought to you in part this season by our good friends at Sisk Family Ford. Also, Insurance Service Associates. Lifestyle, Wellness and Spa, Foothills Family Hardware, and Family Car Rental. First and 10 for the Spartans. Davies, the quarterback, pitches. McCreary coming to the right side, the near side, and he is driven out of bounds at about the 27.
Jay, I don't know if you noticed that, but Jeremy Black, number 2 for TJ, came from the opposite side of the field like a bolt of lightning. Yes, McCreary got 3 or 4 yards, but I'll tell you what, number 2 is very extremely fast.
He is a 6', 165-pound senior. He takes the number 2 this year. That was Isaiah McMullen's number back in the spring. Pass fired by Davies over on the far side. Caught, but quickly wrapped up. It is number 4 on the receiving end, Tanner Mullins.
Nick Wingo for TJ on the tackle. There was that wide receiver screen that they threw earlier that TJ wasn't prepared for, but they were prepared for it that way. That time had multiple Griffins over there waiting for that pass.
The ball is on the 27. Still leaves them about 6 yards short of the first down. 3rd and 6 coming up here for Spartans. Snap to quarterback Davies. He's looking for somebody upfield. Now tucks it away. Runs. Is going to be stopped up at the 33, 34. If they spot it at the 33.
Oh, they said first down.
Whoa!
Signal first down. I believe he got hit and tackled short and then slid a little bit forward. Look where the ball spotted.
Oh, my. Okay, a nice break here for the Spartans. They say it is first down. They have put the ball down at the 33. I thought he was a good one, maybe almost 2 yards short. Pitch over here to the near side, trying to find some running room, and going to be dropped. Donovan Berry in there. And Bennett McCreary, the junior for the Spartans, picks up about 4 up to the 37.
He wouldn't have got that many. TJ knew the play, went to the right spot. They just over-pursued just a little bit, and the running back did a good job of using TJ's momentum against them.
1:15 to go here in the opening quarter. Griffin's leading the Spartans 14-0. 2nd and 6. Jamison Davies with the snap. He's going to fire a pass, and it is broken up, incomplete, almost picked off.
This is a night of seniors. Bailey Cole playing defensive end, gets his hand up, bats that ball away. Another dying duck in the air.
Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Community School of Davidson. Big 3rd down here for the Spartans. Big 3rd down for the Griffins defense. Here's a snap. Davies, couple of steps back. He's going to fire a pass over on the far side of the field. It is caught.
Wow.
Wow, up at about the 21-yard line. And that, I believe, trying to find, that is number 2. That is Trevor Carbonero, a senior on the receiving end.
What a beautiful pass by Davies.
It is 1st and 10. They put the ball down at the 18-yard line. Davies now tucking it away, handing off McCreary. And McCreary takes it up to about the 16, a gain of a couple.
TJ's got to get that pressure that they had earlier that threw Davies off a little bit. They're going to have to get in there.
Timeout taken. And, well, it's the end of the quarter. Time will run out on the game clock. And we have played 1 quarter of football here tonight in Avondale. At the end of the first quarter, Thomas Jefferson, 14, Community School of Davidson, nothing. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night, WCAB Rutherfordton, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, and we are streaming online. Look for WCABfootball.com. That service provided by Bill Teal of Signature Web Design. 14-0 as we begin quarter number 2. Thomas Jefferson out in front of the Community School of Davidson, but now second down for the Spartans. Here's Davies, quarterback, under a lot of pressure, running for his life. Now firing, and it is caught. Touchdown. Spartans, number 4, Tanner Mullins in there.
I have to brag on Davies. He's a cool cucumber. You've got the whole defensive line chasing you in the backfield, and he delivered that to his wide receiver.
I'm going to make that an 18-yard touchdown pass play. And now the Spartans going to try for the point after kick with 11:51 to go here in the second quarter. There's a snap, the plays. No. Going to fake it and lobbing it.
It's good.
Wow. A little bit of trickery there. So they pick up the 2-point conversion. Could not see who that was over there on the far side that came in with the catch. But, direct snap and then a quick pass and boom, into the end zone. 2 points, good. So, with 11:49 to go in the second quarter, it is now Thomas Jefferson 14, Community School of Davidson 8. This is high school football Friday night.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Jamison Davies connecting with Trevor Mullins. And now on the kick following the touchdown. Goes into the end zone for the touchback. High school football, it still comes out to the 20-yard line. Griffin's offense will take over 1st and 10, moving left to right this quarter. Quarter number 2, holding on to a 14-8 lead over the Spartans. Here's the snap to Bryce Jurgensen. Jurgensen keeps it himself. Second, comes out to the near side, 35, 40, 45, 50, down to the Spartans 43-yard line. A great run by quarterback Bryce Jorgensen.
Yeah, they're going to call a flag, I think, at the end. Is that a flag on the field or is that a glove?
I think there is a flag on the field.
I think it's going to be a horse collar because Bryce was running and was getting pulled by the horse collar on the way down. Let's see what it is.
So this could be a 15-yarder.
He's going to wave it off. Okay. I honestly think it's a good call. He was getting pulled, but the defender did not jerk him down he just had him by it, and then the other defender came in and bring him down. It was close, but I could see it being a no call.
A lot of yards picked up there. 1st and 10, TJ at the Spartans' 43-yard line. Here's the snap to Jurgensen. Jurgensen this time handing off, finding some daylight over on the left side.
That's Jeremy Black.
Jeremy Black, number 2.
One step away from breaking a big one there. Defensive end just barely got a hand on a shoe.
Looks like he took it up to about the 37-yard line. That is a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Griffins. Jurgensen ready for the snap. Shotgun snap, here it comes. Handing off, and this time, once again, Jeremy Black on the carry, takes it up to the 31. It's enough for Griffin's first down.
Jeremy shifty. He went left and then cut back right really quick. Did a great job of adjusting his hips and running the ball upfield.
1st and 10, TJ at the Spartans 31. They'll send their wideouts each side. Jurgensen for another shotgun snap. Thompson standing to his right. Handoff goes to Barrett. Barrett working the left side, breaks the tackle, then dives ahead up to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you what, eight for TJ, like Thompson, he doesn't look as beefy as what we're used to with TJs in their back. But he just literally broke 2 tackles to get that big run.
Spartans are going to take time out. And the clock should stop with 9:32 to go. I have to put some time back up on the clock now. 9:32 to go in the second. TJ 14, Spartans 8. This is high school football Friday night.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
High school football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. 9:32 to go here in the second quarter. It is 2nd and 4 for TJ. Ball is on the Spartans' 24-yard line. Quick update from Allen Stadium.
McCall strikes twice after a Isaiah Dodd interception, chased up 14-0 at the end of the first over North Gas.
2nd and 4 for TJ. Jurgensen handing off. Thompson looking right to left, back to left. Goes cut up the middle, and he is across the 10-yard line up to the 9. It's going to make it 1st and goal, Griffins.
I'm telling you, man, no disrespect, but I look at Thompson and I don't see beefy running back, and he runs like a beef. He's 130 pounds, Jay. He's 130 pounds. He's 6'6", 130 pounds. He doesn't look beefy, but he runs beefy. He's got speed. He's got agility. How's that for a big word? He can break away from defenders. Here's Jurgensen on the keeper. Look at Bryce Perkins play over to the left side. Touchdown, Griffin. Jurgensen. He is in on all three of the Griffins' touchdowns so far tonight. This one comes with 8:44 to go in the second quarter. Now let's see if Gillen can put it through the uprights again. Here's the snap, the place. The kick is good. And with 8:44 to go in the second quarter, Griffins 21, Community School of Davidson 8. This is high school football Friday night.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
High school football Friday night. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. And with 8:44 to go in the second quarter, Thomas Jefferson leading Community School of Davidson by 6, or make that by 13, 21 8. Now Gilling to kick following the latest Griffin's touchdown. And this time going to try a low pooch kick. And this one covered up wisely. I believe that's the freshman from the Spartans there, number 89, who smartly covers it at the Spartans' 45-yard line. Yes, that is Brandon Atwood, the 6'3", 185-pound freshman.
What a beautiful onside kick. You don't see them usually work out that pretty. I know that they recovered their kick, but the ball, but still, beautiful kick.
It's a good attempt. 1st and 10 Spartans. Here's quarterback Davies taking the snap, rolling out to the right, far side. Now launching a bomb way upfield. Oh, that's Henrietta.
That's a terrible flag.
And a late flag coming in here. It was incomplete.
He calls that pass interference. It should be, honestly, pass interference on offense. The offense interfered with the defense for me getting to the ball.
And the officials are going to huddle up. They were way down at about the 10-yard line. It was on the far side of the field. And now the referee coming over. He is going to talk to the Spartans coach. Looks like this could be against TJ then.
Waving it off.
Waving it off! Oh, that actually second time tonight.
Jay,
our referee is.
Jay, I'm gonna have to brag on this head official here. I'm gonna have to brag on him. He's doing wrong by making me want to brag on an official.
2nd and 10. Davies rolls back again. This time again, fires, pass caught up at the TJ 40. And that is Tanner Mullins hauling it in. 1st down, Spartans.
Beautiful pitch and catch there. I mean, just a great throw.
You can certainly tell now that the Spartans do like to go to the air.
With an arm like Davies, you can't blame them.
Whistles blow here before the snap. It'll be 1st and 10. They have placed the ball at the TJ 41-yard line. Got an equipment problem, one of the Spartans players. Getting that fixed quickly, now coming back out onto the field. 1st and 10 Spartans. Here's the snap to quarterback Davies. Rolling back. This time going to tuck it away and run it. And what a hit at the 38-yard line.
Oh, they're going to call horse collar on TJ right there, but that was not a horse.
Oh,
he grabbed him by the jersey on his arm and pulled him down. Davies fumbles the ball away, but it's not going to matter because they're going to call horse collar.
Oh, not a great call. Could he wave this one off?
I don't think he's going to do that because he didn't. Personal foul, horse collar. That was underneath the armpit where he grabbed him. I'm up here in the stands and I can see that. This official was right there.
Okay, with the penalty marked off against Griffiths. Puts the ball up to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 Spartans. Davies again in shotgun. Here's the snap. Rolling back. Comes running to his left. Trying to cut back in. He is going to be caught from behind and brought down. Justin Watkins in there, but Watkins.
I think he might have hit his knee on the back of Davies' helmet as he was going over.
His helmet came off.
He's going to have to come out of play anyway, but good thing is he's up and he's walking off.
But the great news is a loss in the play back to the 30, almost the 33-yard line.
Bailey Cole, who was all over Davies to slow him up so Watkins could make that play. Big loss But you got to watch out for Davies' arm right here. This isn't impossible for him to throw.
Second down, a long way to go. Here's Davies, and yes, he is going to fire a big pass over far corner of the end zone looking for Tanner Mullins, but incomplete. Mullins did not catch up with it.
Yeah, Bryce Jurgensen looks like he's over there. Is that him playing corner over there, isn't it? Yeah. Quarterback over there playing corner, step for step with the wide receiver, was not letting him get away to get to that ball.
Third and long. Third and about 17, 18. Time for the Griffins defense to make one more stop here. Davies takes a stab, rolls to his right, fires back across the middle. Nobody there, incomplete.
Yeah.
Fourth down for the Community School of Davidson.
I know it's third and long. Davies did the smart thing by throwing that away. He threw it in the empty part of the field. His receivers were completely covered up, and he was about to get walloped in the backfield.
It is going to bring up fourth and Henrietta.
And they're going for an extra field goal from here, but watch out.
Woo,
they've already
faked.
They've already faked the extra point.
Yeah.
Could this be a fake here?
Yep, it sure could be. Otherwise, this would be a 49-yard attempt. No, he is going to try it.
Oh, it's off.
It's off to the left. No good. Number 99 for the Spartans.
Had the distance.
Lucas Carnero, senior place kicker, had the distance, but he hooked it left. So the 49-yard field goal attempt, no good. 6:48 to go, quarter number 2. Griffins 21, Spartans 8. This is high school football Friday night.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
High school football Friday night here at WCAB. I missed it. I missed the play completely.
It was a pass to Twitty to the outside. Twitty doing everything else with his feet.
I'm sorry, Dakota. I missed that call. We were still in a commercial break. First and 10 Griffins from their 41. And here's a handoff opening on the right side. Taking it up to the 48. And Thompson.
Yeah, that was Thompson on that play.
Barrett takes it up to the 48 and leaves the Griffins about 3 yards short. Right in front of us, moving left to right now. Second and 3, snap to Jorgensen. Bryce looking for a target upfield. He's going to pull this across. Dakota's got it! At the 14, 13-yard line.
That was a one-handed catch. He reached up. I thought he was going to drop it for sure because he had a corner all over him. He reached up with his one hand. It bobbles around a little bit, and he secures it right as he hits the ground. Beautiful catch. Go to Twitty.
Woo! First and 10. Griffins up at the Spartans 13. That was a Division I catch. 20 heading to the University of Virginia next year. Jorgensen keeps it again. Look at Bryce go right up the middle. Touchdown, Griffins. Bryce Jorgensen. This time, 13-yard touchdown run. And the Griffins put up another 6. Make it 20-8. Point after coming up. Now the point after kick on the way from Gilling. Here's the snap. Place. Kick is good. 4:57 to go here in the second quarter. It is now Thomas Jefferson, 28. Community School of Davidson, 8. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
High school football Friday night, broadcasting live from Avondale, home of Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy. We're broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. 4:57 to go, second quarter. Thomas Jefferson now leading Community School of Davidson by 20, 28-8. Jurgensen, this time a 13-yard touchdown run. Bryce has been involved with all 4 of the TJ touchdowns so far tonight.
Jurgensen's just on fire tonight. Him and Twitty and Thompson, just, I'll tell you, spreading the ball around, looking good.
Now the kick following Jurgensen's most recent touchdown. Gilling again. Nice. Low. Takes it back to the 16. Going to be returned. Nice tackle at the 30. That is Bailey Cole.
Yeah, that's a little bit different of kick. You know, we had the onside kick a little bit ago. TJ was kicking it deep. Now that one was just straight off the tee like a bullet kick. I don't know if they were trying to hit an upright returner or what. 1st and 10, Spartans from their 30-yard line.
Little bit of running room on the right side. I believe it is McCreary. Takes it up to the 34, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Second and 6 here for the Spartans. Snap to 12. Well, somebody jumped the gun. Let's see who. False start on the part of the Spartans. Back about 5. Puts the ball back to the 28. It will be 2nd and 12. Down to 4:10 to go before halftime. Jamison Davies, quarterback, takes the snap. Looking over here to the near side. Oh, no, bobbled incomplete. His target was number 10, Ty Allison. But Allison kind of slipped, and he kind of corralled the ball, but it hit the turf before he could get to it.
I noticed TJ switched their defense up a little bit. They did have 4 down linemen. Now they've only got 3 up front, trying to get a little bit more speed out there on the field to keep Davidson corralled in the pocket.
Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Spartans. Snap to Jamison. Jamison, Davies coming to the near side, fires, and I think he's out of bounds.
It was a great catch. It was a great catch. Too bad he was 3 yards out of bounds.
Tell you, we got to watch this kid. Once again, it's number 89, the 6'3", 185-pound freshman. That was Brandon Atwood.
Yeah, he's playing tight end. He's definitely got a set of hands on him. Doing a good job of reeling it in. Like I said, he was 3 yards out of bounds, but he still caught it. Spartans show punt formation on 4th and 12. 20
back at his 30-yard line. Looks like it's going to end up right in his neighborhood. Let's see. No, Spartans quick to come upfield. They will down it at the 37.
Yeah, Twitty doing the smart thing, but not even attempting to go get it, because I tell you what, the kicker for Community School of Davidson has a really good punt also. I mean, I couldn't even see it for a moment because it went even with the lights.
Oh, it looks like they have put the ball down on the Thomas Jefferson 36. So with 3:39 to go here in the second, it will be 1st and 10 Griffins from their 36. Jurgensen trying to get everybody in the right spot. Here's the shotgun snap. Here's his handoff. Running room over on the left side. First down, up the midfield at the 50. It is, once again, number 2, Jeremy Black.
Jay, I know you said there was a lot of seniors on this team. It's like every name you call is a senior.
Yeah, the seniors are really leading the way on this Griffins team so far. 1st and 10, TJ, right at midfield. Jurgensen takes the snap, rolls back a couple of steps, has time, pass, caught, I believe over there. Looks like it may be Bailey Cole.
No, that's the kicker.
That's Killing on the receiving end. Gain of about 8.
Yeah, the ball hit him right in the hands. He bobbled it just a little bit, but what slowed him down. But he still picked up good yardage.
Killing, also a senior on the Griffins team. 2nd and 2 at the Spartans' 42-yard line. Here's the snap to Bryce. Takes a couple of steps back under some pressure this time. Look out, Bryce. And he is going to be dropped back at about the 49-yard line.
That's just good. That's just a breakdown and assignment there, because the left side offensive line for TJ didn't even block, which is very rare that you see that from them.
Looks like they will put the ball down at the 47. It is going to bring up 3rd and 7, but we do have timeout taken by TJ. 2:21 to go in the second. Griffins lead 28-8 over the Community School of Davidson on high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
High school football Friday night. 3rd and 7 here for the Griffins. Bryce Jurgensen takes the snap. He breaks loose from a tackle. Off to the races. Off to the left side. Clear across to the far side of the field. And the TJ quarterback, man, he shows out after getting sacked. As now he takes it all the way up to the Spartans 25. Great run by Jurgensen.
The way he turned his shoulders right there in the middle, I didn't know. I thought maybe he was about to get pulled down, but what he was doing was using their leverage to bump him out to the outside.
1st and 10, Griffins up at the Spartans 25. Here's the snap. Jurgensen takes a couple of steps back, looking. Now he's going to take it away. Breaks one tackle. The second one's going to follow him up to about the 23. Looks like he picked up a couple of yards.
Yeah, probably timeout TJ. I honestly think he held the ball a little bit too long there. I think he could have took off a little bit sooner, and he might have picked up more yards. But he was looking for that deep shot into the end zone.
Griffins will take timeout with 1:27 to go before the half. They lead by 20, 28-8. Picked up a couple of yards, so when we come back, it will be 2nd down and 8 for the Griffins. We'll keep it here during this quick timeout. Getting close, almost to halftime.
I like it. Coach Cash is up big, but he wants to be up bigger. He's saying this TJ team needs to get a sense of urgency.
He was happy with his team's first half play last week at the Morrisville Pine Lake Prep, but he was not happy about the second half. Trips this time to the near side for TJ. Maybe it's time to go back to 20. Shotgun snap. Jorgensen. Bryce coming to the near side. Now Bryce always picked off at the 13-yard line. And the Spartans, it is number 4. That is Tanner Mullins bringing in the INT.
I think Jorgensen just heard the defensive end running behind him. He got rid of that ball just a little bit sooner than he wanted to. They're not giving him a break either. Like, you threw the interception, go out there and play corner.
1st and 10 for the Spartans with 1:20 to go before half. They start this drive from their 18-yard line. The snap to Davies. Quarterback firing a big shot, and it's cleaned out, breaks away. 20, over 35, 30, 25, 20. Chicago's still running, 20, 50, 10, cuts back in toward the middle. He's in! No!
Down at the 1-inch line. I don't even think you could pluck a hair from my head, and it wouldn't even be where he just downed that ball at.
So 20 answers quickly with an INT of his own and takes it down literally to the 1-foot line. Oh! I think Virginia is going to really like having 20 next year. 1st and go, Jorgensen straight in, touchdown. Oh, penalty flags come out. Hold the phone. Let's see what this penalty flag is about. Jorgensen took it straight ahead, dove in for the score. Penalty. Face mask against Sparks, and it will be declined because we'll take the 6 points. So with 1 minute to go here in the 2nd quarter, Jorgensen, another touchdown. Now let's see if Gillen can add another point after kick. This is snap place, and here is the boot. Yep, it is no good. But good for my ankle, so I don't play. Look, minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Jorgensen, 1-yard touchdown run, and our score is now Thomas Jefferson, 34, Community School of Davidson, 8. This is high school football Friday night.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
$14-7. But there's controversy.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. 34-8. Thomas Jefferson out in front of Community School of Davidson. Waiting for the kick from Gilling. We'll get an update here in just a moment. Chase and North Gaston down the road at Allen Stadium. Here's Gillings. Oh, he's going to kick a little worm burner. And Davidson quick to fall on the ball at their 43-yard line. Now, what's happening?
Austin Bailey says North Gaston's punt returner clearly signals for fair catch. So Chase didn't really tackle him, and he runs it back for a touchdown after he called for fair catch, and the officials did not catch it. It is now 14-7, Chase up on North Gaston.
Much closer contest than what I thought it would be. 1st and 10 here for the Spartans. Pressure on Davies. Fires, it's picked off. Again, it is picked off by the Griffins. And that is Nick Wingo.
That's Bailey Cole on the interception. Number 5, Bailey Cole.
Bailey Cole at the TJ 45-yard line.
Davidson's quarterback was being harassed by the defense, threw the ball away, and Bailey just stepped right in front of the receiver to take it away.
INT, INT, INT. Wow, we have all kinds of interceptions just back to back to back to back. 49 seconds. 1st and 10 Griffins. From there, 45-yard line. Snap, Bryce Jurgensen. Bryce looking upfield, watching over rifle. Swing, he's gone. Touchdown, PJ. That was a college play. Beautiful.
I tell you, Jay, I sat there, I was like, what are you dial up 43 seconds to go in the half? And I looked over here, and Twitty was over here, and he had 2 defenders on him just lined up. And I was like, well, that's smart if I'm defense. Double the D1 prospect. And then over the top, still took that shot. Twitty doing a great job getting open. How far was that pass?
55 yards. Oh, that was a beauty. Man, I hope that makes somebody's highlight film tape. Here's the kick now. This time around, it is good by Gilling. 39 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It is now Thomas Jefferson, 41, Community School of Davidson, 8. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Hey, folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse-quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night, 39 seconds to go before halftime. Thomas Jefferson now with a 41-8 lead over the Spartans. 55-yard touchdown pass play. Bryce Jurgensen connecting with Dakota Twitty. Now Gilling getting a workout tonight. Here's another kick. This time, little pooch kick. This one taken by the Spartans at the 35. Dropped to the turf at the 41-yard line. And with 35 seconds left to go.
Gilling's going to have to go ice up his leg after this game, as much kicking as he's having to do tonight.
Braden, of course, the place kicker. Hey, you may remember Selma McMurray.
Yeah.
Back in the spring season. Why is Selma not kicking this time around for TJ? Well, she is concentrating specifically on soccer, and understand she's also playing for one of those premier soccer teams that travels. Now, here's Davies on 1st and 10. He takes off far side of the field, trying to get away from Griffin defenders. Finally going to be stopped up close to midfield, and that may run the clock out.
No, Community School Davidson, I think, called a timeout with, they're running the clock. They called a timeout.
Okay, timeout taken by the Spartans. They'll probably have to put some time back up on the clock. It's down to 15. And I think he's trying to get 20-something back up. 24 seconds back up on the clock. So a quick timeout here taken by the Spartans. They'd like to try to collect some more points, but they only have one, maybe two plays left here. They're ready to go. Now TJ back out to the field. It is 2nd and 3 for the Spartans. Ball marked at their 49-yard line. 24 seconds before halftime. Davies, the Spartans quarterback, ready for the snap. Here it comes. Takes 2 steps back now. Running out to the left. Firing. And, almost caught but dropped. Incomplete. The freshman, the intended target.
Yeah,
Whitmer.
that's one of the few that you'll probably see him drop when they hit him in his hands like that. I think he was more thinking about getting out of bounds after he caught it and make sure he was staying in bounds until he caught it. Couldn't braille it in.
Looks like 16 seconds are left up on the clock. It is now 3rd and 3 for the Community School of Davidson. Davies, the quarterback, takes the snap. This time he is going to hand off. And running through there is McCreary. McCreary gets the first down, takes it up to the Griffins' 42, and timeout taken with 7 seconds left to go. So the Spartans trying to do everything they can to see if they can put some more points up before the half, trailing right now by 33. So a reminder, fans, that after tonight's game, you'll want to stay tuned for the 5th quarter, our post-game broadcast. We'll be honoring one of our Griffins players with our WCAB Player of the Game award. That player will receive our beautiful football award, courtesy of Taylor Horn of Horn Custom Design Metalworks. More about Tyler in a moment. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 7 seconds left up on the clock. Here's the snap to Davies. Davies looking for a man. Now firing far side. Hail Mary. And clock runs out. It's incomplete. We have made it to halftime. And our score here at the half, Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy 41, Community School of Davidson 8. Stay tuned for the halftime show. It's coming up momentarily on high school football Friday night.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Andrew Tisdale, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we focus what's important to you. We create a personalized strategy backed by our advice, our tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we partner together to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me at any time at 828-287-9197. We'll sit down, talk, and we're going to make a strategy that's right for you.
There's a brand new business in downtown Forest City that you've got to stop in and check out. Foothills Family Hardware. They've got a store full of all your home improvement wants and needs. Stop wasting money at all those big box stores. They also carry lots of home decor for indoor and outdoor. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 7 till 6, Friday and Saturday, 7 to 7, and Sundays, 9 to 3. They're a great addition to our community. So stop in, say hello to Diva, the hardware dog. Call them today at 245-6 888-888-6496. Shop local. Shop at Foothills Family Hardware, 131 East Main Street in Forest City, and like them on Facebook.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
WCAB. High school football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless from Avondale, Harmon Field at Griffin Stadium, and the Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins leading the Community School of Davidson Spartans at the half by 33, 41-8. Let's go to Cliff Palmieri with an update on the North Gaston at Chase game.
Thank you, Austin Bailey, for the update. McCombs fights his way into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown run, converts a 2-point conversion try himself. Chase 22, North Gaston 7 with 50 seconds to go in the half.
A bit closer than I thought it would be, but still got 2 quarters to play out at Allen Stadium. Chase could start rolling it up now.
Yeah, they got to see the difference. Here's the thing, Jay, is you got to believe in yourself, but don't believe the hype of yourself. You have to build your own hype and let everybody else talk about that. And I just worry when Chase is blowing out these teams these past couple of weeks that they might get a little too overconfident. Just start looking past North Gaston.
When you are going to face a team that has been outscored 93-6 in their first 2 games, I get it. You could kind of look past them.
Right. But it's all upsets for a reason, so.
Understand you had bad news concerning the Tar Heels opener.
Yeah, right now, unfortunately, Yogi Watts, I know you're probably listening. Your Tar Heels are down 7-17 to Virginia Tech with 10 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the game.
Down 10 points?
Down 10 points.
Yikes.
And, of course, we had the Appalachian score earlier. Let's see if I can find that. Appalachian, East Carolina.
That was from last night.
Oh, that was a great game. I thought it was today.
Oh, last night. Last night.
Yeah, it was a great game from what I was reading.
App ended up winning that. I can't remember the final score off the top of my head. But App did beat ECU last night. That was a game played in Charlotte. And, of course, tomorrow night, we've got Georgia and Clemson in Charlotte. That is going to be a contest.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
The half and half is at...
I guess what we could do now is, first of all, recap the scoring in our first 2 quarters of play here tonight in Avondale. And let's go back to the opening. 9.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. It was quarterback Bryce Jurgensen connecting with Dakota 20 on a 30-yard touchdown pass play. Gilling adds the point after kick. TJ up 7-0. Then with 3:47 to go in the opening quarter, Bryce Jurgensen, the TJ quarterback, takes it in himself. 9-yard touchdown run. Gilling adds another point after kick. TJ leading 14-0. That was our score at the end of the first quarter. TJ 14, Spartans nothing. Then, at the beginning of the second quarter, Community School of Davidson's quarterback, Jamison Davies, connected with Tanner Mullins on an 18-yard touchdown pass play. They went for 2 points. They got it, and they closed the gap to 6. Thomas Jefferson, 14. Spartans, 8. But then TJ would answer with 8:44 to go in the second. Quarterback Bryce Jurgensen. This time, another 9-yard touchdown run. Gilling has the point after kick. TJ up 21-8. 6:48 to go in the second quarter. Community School of Davidson, they actually attempted a 49-yard field goal. That was no good and left our score TJ 21, Spartans 8. 4:57 to go in the second quarter. Once again, it was Bryce Jurgensen, the Thomas Jefferson quarterback, a 13-yard touchdown run. Gilling's point after kick good. TJ 28, Community School of Davidson 8. Griffins will score two more times with a minute to go in the second quarter. Once again, Bryce Jurgensen this time dove in from 1 yard out. This time around, Gilling's point after kick was no good, but it did give TJ another 6, leading the Spartans 34-8. Then, with 39 seconds left to go before the half, Bryce Jurgensen connects with Dakota 20 on a textbook perfect pass play. 55-yard touchdown pass play. Gilling adds the point after kick, and it brings us to halftime. Thomas Jefferson 41, Community School of Davidson 8. Back momentarily. This is the halftime show on high school football Friday night.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night. Here on the Foothills, Most Sports, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. We are broadcasting live tonight via Carolina West Wireless. Halftime in Avondale, and the Griffins, Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy, 41-8 lead over the Community School of Davidson. Halftime over in Lawndale, Burns and Kings Mountain tied up at 7 apiece. Good game there between the Mountaineers and the Bulldogs. And I was looking, I don't have any more updates, so I think they had reached half at Chase.
It was 50 seconds away of the last post that Austin made when Chase went up 22-7.
Okay, I will scroll quickly here just to see. They should be at halftime. Now, that game, by the way, between Chase and North Gaston is being televised on Channel 40, My 40, with the live television play-by-play telecast. First time ever for Chase to be featured on a televised broadcast. And I'm quickly scrolling up through, and I do not see any more updates yet from Allen Stadium. I'm seeing every game but. Most of these, of course, not of interest to our listening area, so I'll spare you the agony of having to hear about teams that you've never even heard of before. Fans, be sure to stay tuned tonight for the fifth quarter. As I mentioned, it's our post-game broadcast, and tonight we'll be honoring one of our Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins with our Player of the Game award. That award is made possible by our good friend Tyler Horn at Horn Custom Design Metalworks. Now, fans, I've talked about Tyler now for weeks, but honestly, the only way to be able to appreciate the quality craftsmanship that Tyler has, I kid you not, it can be something as simple as a sign for the front of your house, maybe the driveway. It could be a professional business sign. It could be some unique wall art. It could be anything metal. Now, let your imagination run wild, because I think Tyler sometimes has a very creative, in fact, always has a very creative imagination. But his work, I just don't know how to put it into words and accurately describe it. So what I encourage you to do is to go to his Facebook page and look at his portfolio. All you have to do is go to Facebook. You don't have to log on to it, but look up Horn Custom Design or type in Horn Custom Metalworks, and you'll be able to take a look at all of the really cool, unique artistry, sculptures, I would call them in a way, signs, just a variety of things that Tyler can do. We talked about, but Tyler really big into the classic cars and trucks, and he has all kinds of metal work, that pictures and artistry involving those classic cars and trucks. We even talked about how he was able to custom design a part, a tool that was needed for a job on a classic automobile.
Yep, couldn't get the tool in time. He needed it right away. So he's like, you know what? I've got a machine in here that cuts metal. Let me do it. We're not talking about a print shop, folks. We're not talking about ink on paper. We're not talking about a glossy picture. We are talking about metal, cutting the metal to give you what you want.
Prices are very reasonable. You'll be shocked at how reasonable they can be. And why not? Take a look on Facebook at Tyler Horn's portfolio. You can call, you can text Tyler at 828-817-4088. That's 828-817-4088. Remember the name, Tyler Horn, Horn Custom Designs. Almost ready for the third quarter here in Avondale. Thomas Jefferson leading the Community School of Davidson 41-8. You've been listening to the halftime show of high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton. There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
WCAB. High school football Friday night. The ball was on the tee, and the Community School of Davidson set to kick to begin quarter number 3, trailing Thomas Jefferson 41-8. Here's the kick, and this one, Dakota into the end zone touchback. So the Griffins offense will take over 1st and 10, starting this drive from their own 20. Griffins tonight moving left to right in the third quarter.
Yeah, we need the Griffins to take this down the field, score, and get us that step closer to a running clock.
33-point lead right now. Got to be 42 to have a running clock. Bryce Jurgensen, the offense, back out on the field. Here's the shotgun snap. Bryce takes it, quickly handing off. Finding all kinds of running room over on the far side. Look at Thompson go. And Barrett takes it all the way out to the 47-yard line.
I've been bragging on Barrett all night, talking about how he doesn't look like a typical running back, but he runs like a beast. Got to give credit to the wide receivers out there who maintain their blocks all the way down the field.
Great run by Thompson. Let's see if I do some basic math here. That was about 27 yards. Now 1st and 10. Coming to the near side, putting the right corner, putting his head down. That is Weatherford. His first touch of the night, I believe. Weatherford dropped his shoulder and just ran the corner over. Takes it up to the Spartans' 44, and he is just short. So 2nd and 1. Holden Weatherford, a junior for the Griffins. Great run. Trips this side for TJ. Go to the far side. From the near side, Ashmarks. Jurgensen. He's going to hand off to Thompson. Thompson over the left side. Has the first down. Still on his feet. Big pile up at the 40-yard line. First down, Griffins. Cliff, we're going to have a heck of a decision tonight for our player of the game.
I'm telling you, you got multiple interceptions, great big runs, great big catches. Quarterback's playing very well.
Thompson's
running the ball.
Heck of a game. Snap, Jurgensen. Jurgensen's going to fake the handoff. Keeps it himself. Fights running right up the middle. Now comes to the right. Near side. Down on the 15, 10. And Bryce, they say he is down at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Griffin.
Yeah, you said that about player of the game, and Jurgensen must have heard it because he faked the handoff. Was like, wait a minute, I got to get more scores. Let's just make this where it's a one-way battle here.
Oh, beautiful run by the TJ quarterback. just inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Griffins. Thompson stands to the left of Jurgensen. Handoff goes to Thompson. Barrett driving in. Touchdown, Barrett Thompson. Wow. Good to see Barrett collecting 6 points. He has put in, he's had a heck of a game. He did not have a touchdown until right now. But let's credit Thompson for the 9-yard touchdown run. And it comes with 9:17 to go in the third quarter. And now Gilling's kick, the point after kick, good. 9:17 to go in the third quarter. It is now a 40-point, 48-8 lead, Griffins over the Spartans. This is high school football Friday night.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB Rutherfordton, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, and we do stream. Look for us, listen to us, WCABfootball.com. Our page hosted by Bill Teal of Signature Web Design. 48-8, Thomas Jefferson leading the Community School of Davidson by 40. Broadcasting tonight live via Carolina West Wireless. Now Braden Gilling. He's had quite a workout tonight. Now another kick on the way. This one going to be kicked deep, taken from down at the 10-yard line. Now being returned by the Spartans and going to be wrapped up by a couple of defenders. Dropped at the 32. That is number 10, Ty Allison, for the Spartans.
Jay, I have to say this because you don't get to brag on kickoff teams too much. TJ does a really good job of staying in their lanes and doing their assignment, getting downfield, because normally at that point everybody converges to the center of the field, and that's when the runner takes it outside. But they did a good job of staying in their spot.
1st and 10 for the Spartans, starting this drive from their 33-yard line. A couple of wideouts to the far side of the field. And Davies said, whoa, look who it is. It is Black, Jeremy Black on the stop after a gain of about 2. Ball is placed at the 35. 2nd and 8 coming up. Another one of our Griffins players who's had a really good game is number 2, Jeremy Black.
Got to do a switch here. Just so you guys know, Carolina scores. It's now 10-17, and then Carolina gets the ball back due to a turnover on their own 13-yard line with 3 minutes to go in the game.
Exciting game. And now, here's quarterback Davies. Firing pass caught short of midfield and stepping out of bounds. It's way more than needed for the first down.
So the official on the backside throw the flag. The head official standing right there does not throw that flag. Okay, they're going to call holding against. Okay, I thought they were going to call late hit on the quarterback.
No, it's going to be holding against the Spartans.
Okay, that
changes everything.
I was about to get mad, Jay. This official over here threw the flag late.
Penalty will be holding against the Community School of Davidson. I know, it's okay, Cliff. It's okay.
I can't brag on officials, Jay.
It's not, we're all sorry that the Tesla truck hasn't come in yet. You know, just got to keep waiting.
No.
Ball goes back to the Spartans' 23-yard line. 2nd and Henrietta. for the Spartans. Davies takes a snap. Spartans quarterback rolling to his left, near side of the field, under pressure, tries to cut back in toward the middle of the field. It's a race. He is going to be dropped up at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, they're down big, but you got to say Davies is one heck of a quarterback.
He is a senior. We have seen him now for several years. He's been the leader of the Spartans football team for at least the last 3 years. It now leaves the Spartans looking at 3rd and 14 from their 29-yard line. This is a snap. Davies, couple of steps back now, tucks it away, looking for some running room up the middle of the field. Only makes it about 5 up to the 34, but the Griffins defense quick to respond, closed up that opening in the middle of the field quickly.
Yeah, that was Cole and Watkins doing a good job. They ran upfield trying to get him, and then he was still looking to throw the ball, so they adjusted and came up behind him to bring him down.
Picked up about 6. They put the ball on the 35. Makes it 4th and 8. Spartan shows a punt formation. 20 stands back at his 30-yard line. Here's the punt. Whoa, nice punt. Goes right toward 20, but he gets away from it. And the Spartans will down it at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that was at that point. I think if he tries to field that there, that the trajectory and the speed it was coming, I believe it would have possibly bounced off his shoulder pads. So he did a good job of backing up.
I have to give the Spartans credit that on the kicks, they get down the field very quickly. 1st and 10 for the Griffins. They lead by 40, 48-8. Bryce Jurgensen, the TJ offense, trips to the right to the near side this time. But the handoff and fighting running room on the right side and bringing it up across the 25 is Barrett Thompson. Gain of 6. We have given him almost 7 with the spot, so yeah, let's call it 2nd and 3. This time a pair of wideouts to the far side of the field. Griffins moving left to right. 2nd and 3. And here again, the big handoff. Look at the running room here. 35, 40, 45. Cross midfield. Down to the 35, 30, 25. Finally going to be dropped way over. That is Jeremy Black.
Yeah, they're gonna get this one for a horse collar.
Yeah, he was slung out of bounds up at about the 27-yard line.
Personal foul, horse collar against Community School of Davidson.
Jeremy Black with an absolutely incredible run. Wow, another Griffin who's had a really good game here tonight. Going to put the ball up at the Spartans' 14-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 14. 40-point lead. And the Griffins now into the red zone once again. From the far side of the field. Snap. Jurgensen. Jurgensen's going to hand off. Cutting out around the right corner. Slung out of bounds. It is number 15. That is Desmond Santiago, sophomore. And Santiago takes it to about the 9-yard line.
Desmond just couldn't get it turned upfield on that play. Community School Davidson did a good job of just kind of stringing them along until they got to the outside.
2nd and 5 at the Spartans' 9-yard line. Snap to Bryce. Bryce quickly handing off. Oh, Jeremy Black got walloped. That is a big number 68 who came in there to make that stop. A.J. Houston. a sophomore, 6', 300-pound sophomore.
Yeah, unfortunately, that play didn't have a chance. He got nailed as soon as he got the ball.
A loss of about 3. Looks like they have put the ball back at the 12. Let's call this 3rd and 5. Jorgensen going to roll to the far side. His left now. Passing. No. Buddy, really close. 20 was too far to the outside. Bailey Cole looked like he was trying to come across, but the pass incomplete. We should have bought some of those 50-50 tickets out there tonight. They're up to an $832 on their 50-50. Good fan support here tonight in Avondale. Okay, it's going to be a 30-yard field goal attempt for Braden Gilling. It's a snap. Here's the place. Gilling's kick is good. He got it. 30-yard field goal by Braden Gilling. And with 3:48 to go in the third quarter, it is now TJ 51, Community School of Davidson 8. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
High school football Friday night. WCAB broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. We now have the running clock here in Avondale. Thomas Jefferson, 43-point lead over the Community School of Davidson, 51-8. Braden Gilling, 30-yard field goal. Was good. Now the Griffins to kick. Once again, it's Gilling following his 30-yard field goal. So, yep, he's going to try to drive this one deep. Scooped up inside the 10-yard line by the Spartans. Now, coming back up the field, coming over here to the near sideline. Penalty flags fly, and up to the 36 is Ty Allison.
They're going to get a walk in the back against Community School of Davidson right here. It was close, but hey, the official threw the flag. I can't say anything bad about him tonight. I will say it's a good head official, because the few flags I really was just like, are you serious? Did you throw that? He stepped in as a head official and waved them off.
He is a young guy. I don't know the name of our referee, but he's a very young guy. That's good to see, because we badly need, in dire need of more officials. They put the ball now back at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Davies rolls, backfires, and
they're going to stay complete, but that ball was not caught.
Looked like he kind of got trapped there. But it's the freshman, Whitmer, on the reception. It's freshman. Okay. Let me have it. 27. He's going to be a player to watch for Community School of Davidson next couple of years. He's already big. Second down. And the handoff, Davies handing off, bouncing off a defender, and then what a hit. Number 73 for the Griffins. Back. That is Jake Willis. Looked like it was Allison on the carry for the Spartans. Jake Willis laid a kapowie on him. A Kapowie? A Kapowie. And now time is going to run out, and we have played 3 quarters of football with a running clock here tonight at Griffin Stadium. At the end of the third, Thomas Jefferson, 51. Community School of Davidson, 8. This is high school football Friday night.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Listen, we must be doing...
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Start in the fourth quarter, 1st and 10. Spartans from their 37. Nice run, takes it up to the 49. First down, 1st and 10 Spartans. And now whistles blow prior to the snap.
Yeah, you had defensive end. Of course, TJ doing some substitutions right now, trying to get some of these younger guys in. And but all the false start on the Spartans. Now the underclassman doesn't feel so bad. He thought he jumped off sides, and now you know why he did it. He was drawn off sides.
That's right. Push you back to the 44. Running clock here in Avondale. 1st and 15. This time, running room for McCreary. And McCreary takes it across midfield. He's finally stopped. But McCreary all the way up to the TJ 46. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 5. 10:20 to go. Spartans moving left to right. Here's a handoff again. McCreary working straight ahead. Has the first down. McCreary for the Spartans takes it up to the TJ 39. 1st and 10 now for the Community School of Davidson.
Austin Bailey says Tavion Derisma picks off North Gaston for a touchdown to get it wiped off. The interception stands, but illegal block kept the score off the board. No score update.
1st and 10. And working the right side up to the 35, a gain of 6. That again is McCreary. Bennett McCreary, a junior. Somebody else still has another year of eligibility left. It will continue to be a weapon for the Spartans heading into next year. Second and long 5. Pitch goes to McCreary. McCreary takes to the far side of the field and is chased out of bounds up at about the 27. That will be a first down for the Spartans.
It's a late flag just now coming in.
Oh,
that's usually not a good thing.
No, that's a sign that there could have been some activity after the play. Neither team seems to be really
against TJ. Like somebody's getting taken out of the game.
That's one thing Coach Cash doesn't have much tolerance for.
No.
He just does not believe in that. Probably something said. And now the ball is going to be spotted
You got a lot of freshmen out there on the field right now.
That's a 12-yard line, looks like to me. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans up to the TJ 12. Hand off. This time, Sagan, and stop short of the goal line. It is number 5. That is Brandon Albert, a freshman, on the carry for the Spartans. Looks like they put the ball down at the 6. I thought he got a little bit beyond that. 7:30 to go with running clock. 2nd and goal for the Community School of Davidson at the Griffin 6-yard line. Davies, the pitch, McCreary. McCreary tried to come to this side, turns the right corner, cuts the corner, touchdown, Community School of Davidson. Because with 7:14 to go in the 4th quarter.
Number is 378-917. 378-917. 378-917. You need that at the
Oh, somebody is a happy winner of the 50-50 here tonight in Avondale. Woo, that lucky lady, she's got some money. Now the kick following that touchdown, and it is smoothed upright and it's good. 7:14 to go in the 4th quarter. Thomas Jefferson, 51. Community School of Davidson, 15. This is high school football Friday night.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers. The top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
It's Friday Night Lights.
High school football Friday night. Funniest thing happened. Cliff is sitting here, and the lady who won that incredible 50-50 jackpot came running up here. And I guess, Cliff, you look like a banker. I don't know. She thought you had the money, and she took a long string of tickets and kind of flopped them over your shoulder.
I'll tell you, Jay, I was born and raised in Henrietta. You don't hand me a half-and-half ticket. I would have took it, and I would have said, yes, ma'am, I'll be back in a minute, and she'd have never saw me again. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't have done that, Jay, but that was funny.
Now the kick following Spartans touchdown. Running room here, bringing it up to the 28. Holden Weatherford on the return. 5:15 to go, and the clock is running. That was a classic moment.
She was excited. I got excited. Oh, man.
Oh. And then did you notice how quickly athletic director Stephen Jones bam, no, not him, not him.
Maybe she wants to give me half of it. Let me go ask her. I'll be back. Ma'am, can I have half your half and half?
1st and 10 now for the Griffins. Number of substitutions in here. And handoff. And this time working the right side, finding running room. That is number 23 for the Griffins. And number 23 is Dacion Murray. He is a freshman.
Also, TJ has Jace Gibbon at quarterback. Jace is a freshman.
Wow, very young lineup here for the Griffins. 1st and 10. Griffins from their 44-yard line. And again, the handoff, running across midfield, tackled at the Spartans 49. Once again on the carry is Murray.
Jace is son of RS alumni. Can't remember his first name. His last name's Gibbon. His dad was also a quarterback for RS Central.
The second, Jace Lisson, number 18, 5'9", 155-pound freshman. This is always great when you can give these young guys some playing time. Shotgun snap to Gibbon. Again, the handoff to Murray. This time, he is wrapped up. He fought his way. Let's see where they'll spot it. Going to put the ball down right at the 50. We are down to 3 minutes to go here in Avondale with a running clock. Griffin's out in front, 51-15.
McComb scores his fourth touchdown of the night. Chase up 28-7. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Good job for the Trojans, trying to improve to 3-0. It's a snap to Gibbon, the quarterback for TJ. He's going to keep it himself. Look at him go, 45-40. He's crossed 40, and he is tackled up at the 37. Penalty flags come out at the end of the play. Initial indications are that he has a first down.
That's Jurgensen back in there at quarterback.
Really?
Yeah, they put him back in.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Jace. I tried to give you credit.
Jace is going back out there now. Let's see what these flags are. There was multiple flags. Three flags. I feel like I need a flag to throw out there. I feel like I'm left out.
You almost had a 50-50 ticket.
I'm telling you. I should have said, yes, ma'am, take this ticket right here up there and tell them it's yours.
Let's see now.
Holding against
TJ.
It's got to be late. Personal foul against TJ.
Oh, sportsmanlike against Griffins. This is double whammy.
Yeah, they're going to get the first down, right? They get the first down because
it's going to be first and Chesney. The good thing is the clock is down. Still running to a minute 20.
Clock's still running.
By the time they get this ball marked,
it's going to be game over.
It's almost going to be time. The ball comes all the way back to the 33-yard line, and it will be first in Chesney for TJ.
North Gaston returns the ball to kickoff 70 yards for a touchdown, 28-14 in the third.
Okay, Gibbon back in now, quarterback. Murray standing behind him. Now moves to the left side. Shotgun snap for the freshman quarterback. He drops the football. Spartans recovering at the 28. But with 30 seconds to go, we'll see. They're going to have to, I think, take one snap, although the play clock is off.
Yeah,
that is probably going to be it. Yep, the clock is going to run out, and that is going to be the end of our game here tonight in Avondale. Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins improved to 2-0. Our final score tonight here in Avondale, Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy 51, Community School of Davidson 15. Stay tuned now for the fifth quarter. Our post-game broadcast coming up momentarily on high school football Friday night.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
I'm Keith Peters in Washington.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton. There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, and we are streaming at online, WCABfootball.com. Our webpage hosted by Bill Teal of Signature Web Design. Well, running clock, second week in a row. Maybe we are good news this season. All of the teams need to have us come to broadcast their games. No, I'm just saying that usually it works the opposite for us, it seems. But, hey, last week, Chase with a running clock up at Owen, and now tonight here in Avondale, Thomas Jefferson with a running clock, the third and fourth quarter, and the final score, Griffins 51, Community School of Davidson 15. At the half, Thomas Jefferson led the Spartans 41-8. With 9:17 to go in the third quarter, Barrett Thompson took it in from 9 yards out, 9-yard touchdown run. Point after kick was good, and it was TJ by 40, 48-8. And then with 3:48 to go in the third quarter, that's when our running clock started, because it was Braden Gilling, a 30-yard field goal, went through the uprights clean as day, and the Griffins jumped out 51-8. That was the score at the end of the third quarter. Spartans would respond with 7:14 to go in the game. It was McCreary on a 9-yard touchdown run. Point after kick good, brings us to the final score. Thomas Jefferson 51, Community School of Davidson 15. With the win tonight, Thomas Jefferson now improves to 2-0. Now, as I mentioned earlier, they are scheduled to have an open date next Friday night, but they have been working very hard trying to find a game, trying to find a team to play since they had to cancel their season opener here at home hosting Valdez Drone. So Griffin's still working hard. Several teams, possibilities. We'll have to keep posted, keep informed, and maybe by Monday or Tuesday, maybe they can find somebody who will be willing to play them next Friday night. Kind of laughed about it, but I understand there was one team that they had approached. I don't know who it was. Even if I did, probably wouldn't say it. But they had approached a team. They said yes. And then after they beat Pine Lake Prep last week, those teams said, no thanks. No, we don't want to play you. So we'll wait to see if the Griffins can get a game next week, which originally scheduled to be their open date. Any new updates from our other game?
Just got an update. Of course, North Gaston just ran a kickoff 70 yards back for a touchdown. Chase answers on 3rd and 23. Damian Watkins connects to Isaiah Dodd for a 59-yard touchdown pass, and McCombs converts the 2-point conversion. Chase leads 36-14 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jay, we can practice something all over there if you want to.
We almost could. Yeah, by the time we get parked, though, and get them, it should be over.
No, I can give VIP parking.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter. They lead by, what'd you say, 36-14? Yes. That's a 22-point spread there. That's good. They've had a tougher time with North Gaston than I thought they were going to tonight. But sounds like now things are starting to kind of come back into the groove.
You want them to have a tough time, though, against teams like that. And the reason is you tell that on Monday, you go, guys, see what happened when we took them lightly? They took advantage of some situations and almost made us look bad. So, coaching moments.
And speaking of Chase, they are at home again next week. Non-conference game hosting Cherville. That is our, knock on wood, cross my fingers, cross my toes. That
he knocked on plastic.
Yeah. But the only thing here, there is no wood. That is scheduled to be our feature game of the week next Friday night. So things change from 5 minutes to 5 minutes. Jacob left quick, didn't he?
He's got to get down there to talk to Coach Cash.
Oh, that's okay. Jacob Conley sitting to our right from the Daily Courier. And, wow, he's gone in a flash tonight. Maybe he had kind of wrapped up everything once we hit the running clock. And he was like, okay, this one's in the books. I'm out of here. Let's see. We have one bit of business left to take care of tonight.
My race?
That. Hey, we tried, came so close to throwing a 50-50 ticket right over your shoulder. And, gosh, it was just that close.
It was destined, Jay.
It was closer than the Tesla truck.
I'm going to get one, Jay. I'm going to get one. Elon's going to, I just need some people to go retweet me a lot. That's what I need.
Well, I hate to say it, but if Amy could pick up a lot of OT, but poor Amy. She worked
too hard now.
She worked way too hard today. You said she was up on the roof. She was trying to clean out gutters.
She went to work.
Got burnt.
She went to work her regular job today as a nurse.
And then
hats off to this awesome lady. She's a fantastic nurse. She's an awesome spouse. She is my equal, my love. Yes, I'm bragging on her. She did 8 hours as a nurse, came home, changed clothes. Obviously, I'm a big fellow, folks. I'm not getting on the roof because it would be, I would get up on the roof, and next thing I know, I'd be sitting in the living room, covered in shingles.
It could happen.
She's never climbed on top of a house before in her life. She's terrified of heights. She went and bought a ladder at Lowe's, free plug for Lowe's, and came home, propped it up. She climbed the ladder. It's a little shaky at first. She cleaned all the gutters because, we've got trees around our house.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, this is something we've been putting off, and when the hurricane hit, we were like, maybe we should do this. And she got up there and cleaned the gutters out, burnt her legs a little bit from the shingles, the heat of the shingles.
Yeah.
But bravo to an awesome, hard-working spouse.
Oh, I feel for her. Aloe works great. And on a holiday weekend, one bit of business left to take care of on this high school football Friday night. That is who is going to be our Griffins player of the game. Cliff, we talked about there are so many that we can choose from here. So many of these. Here's what I like. Same thing I liked about Chase last week. Here's what I like about the Griffins tonight. So many different players contributed in the win. And the play of the lines, pretty good here tonight as well.
Definitely. They moved the ball very well, opened up holes for the running back, Thompson, and Black to get through. and even Jurgensen to get through as a quarterback did a good job protecting him. I think he got sacked one time, and that was from the backside. A little breakdown in communication. So I could run down through here. Dakota 20. Yes, he's deserving to be nominated. Jeremy Black. Yes, he is deserving of the nomination. Quarterback Bryce Jurgensen. Yes. Barrett Thompson. A great game. Braden Gilling. Wow, he had a great game tonight. I could keep going here. But, and then Watkins. Justin Watkins, especially on the defense tonight. Great performance. Almost every Griffin player who played tonight could be nominated for this Player of the Game award. But we have decided, and our decision, this player is going to receive a really unique medal football, our custom award provided by Tyler Horn of Horn Custom Design Metal Works. Fans, once again, before we announce our player of the game tonight, be sure to look up Tyler Horn, see his portfolio of all of his work. Log into Facebook. You don't even have to log in. You just go to Facebook, type in Horn Custom Metal Works or Horn Custom Design. You'll be able to look at all of the cool things that Tyler Horn has done. He is a metal work artist. Contact Tyler. In fact, if you want, you can just reach out on Facebook. You can get an e-quote. He'll give you, and you'll be shocked. Hey, we'll save the really big news until next week. But let's not forget, people will be shocked. They probably think his prices are outrageous because his work is so beautiful. But we have a story to share next week just to illustrate how affordable Tyler is with his metal work. So if you'd like to call or text him, Tyler Horn, that's H-O-R-N with an E, 828-817-4088. 828-817-4088. If I had a drum roll, this would be the time. But we can go with several of these Griffins players, but how can you deny somebody who was in on 6 of the touchdowns tonight? Started off a 30-yard touchdown pass play. Started off with a 9-yard touchdown run. Then another 9-yard touchdown run. Then a 13-yard touchdown run. Then a 1-yard touchdown run. Then a 55-yard touchdown pass play. Yeah, we have got to say congratulations to starting quarterback number 7, Bryce Jurgensen. Bryce Jurgensen of the Griffins, senior quarterback. He is tonight's WCAB Tyler Horn Custom Design Player of the Game. Bryce will be receiving that beautiful plaque courtesy of Tyler Horn of Horn Custom Design. Well, Cliff, I like a running clock. We're going to get out of here before 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to get to go home and watch some wrestling. AEW.
Well, now, if you get home really quick, which we both will, but if you get home really quick, you pop it on My 40.
Oh, yeah, that's happening, too.
Yeah, you can see the end of the Chase at North Gaston game. So, fans, that's going to be a wrap on this week number 3. Our thanks to Jim Bishop, Tracy Smith, Lou Gillum. Our thanks to Todd Kaiser, who had a birthday yesterday. Also, our thanks to our studio engineer, Kevin Pleasant. Hope you have a great and a safe Labor Day holiday weekend. Certainly hope you have a great week coming up. And until next Friday night, for Cliff Palmieri, I am Mr. Friday Night, Jay Coombs. Hoping you have a happy weekend, a happy week ahead, and thank you for listening and tuning in tonight to